All right, so here we are. This is what should be day 18, 17, day 17, semen retention. And last night I had a wet dream. Here's what's crazy, right? You wake up, there's no evidence of a wet dream even occurring. I remember cleaning it up, throwing it in the trash, and getting back to sleep. Wake up, in the trash, you open up tissues, there's nothing in it. So it's like there's no real evidence that it even happened. The only evidence is I looked at my phone, it was 9:58, I remember it very vividly. I wake up feeling drained, I wake up feeling depressed, kind of low. But regardless of all that, and regardless of whether or not it happened or not, the thing is, it feels as if it happened. And I want to talk about what you have to do when you relapse or you have a wet dream, because it's inevitable that you're going to have a wet dream. It's inevitable that you're going to relapse, guys. I don't know why some of you think that you can go 1,000 days. It's just not going to happen. And you want to do all these little things to stop, the possibility of a wet dream or whatever. But that's all you're doing, is you're stopping the possibility of a wet dream. A lot of dudes will get on these channels and they will always act certain. They will always act certain. They will always act happy, confident. They will always act like they're day 1 million when it comes to semen retention, or they'll always act alpha. They'll always hold their frame. They'll always whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just not real, guys. So today I woke up depressed. Today I woke up feeling low. I woke up feeling the complete opposite of what I was feeling yesterday. So just like a normal human being, I'm going to give you guys some pointers and tips of things you must do when that happens, because most other channels on here will never give you this advice, because this never happened to them. That's what they will lead you to believe, because they're on a screen and they gotta seem like they're better than you. Guys, we're all humans here. You wanna believe somebody who acts like he's a better you? Then you know deep down inside that he's fucking being a liar, and he is not being truthful, and he's not being 100% his real authentic self. He's just trying to put on a facade and put on an act every time the camera turns on. Alright? It's just not real. He's not here to help you. He's here to profit off you. Just like the churches. The churches act like they know something about death that you don't know. So what do? You look to them for your fucking salvation. These people want to act like they have more certainty. They have more than you have in this life. They're not here to help you. They're here to hunt you, make money off you, profit off of you, and go their own fucking way in life. So anyways, put that all aside. Things that you must do. Number 1, I woke up. There's some negative vibes with some people around me. There's some negative vibes with some situations. Immediately eject yourself from the situation. If it's sunny, get out in the sun. If it's not sunny, understand you need to still get outside. Get some breathing in. I don't care if there's chemtrails in the sky. I don't care. You need to just get into the motion of opening your lungs, because this will put you into a pumped up state. Alright? This will get your little pump going, alright? Once you fucking do that, alright, you need to put in some good, positive thoughts. So get some binaural beats in, type in positive affirmations, frequency, positive affirmations, binaural beats, turn on one of those bad boys. Listen to that shit, right? Stand in a power pose for at least 2 minutes. Once you do that, once you do the power pose and you've done the affirmations, or you do the power pose while you're doing the affirmations, if it's sunny and you want to be fucking frisky, do some butthole sunning. Why? It immediately gets vitamin D3 into your system. Alright? Put your balls in the sun. That immediately strikes, it shoots up your testosterone. Now, like, some of you might not have a way to get, like, basically naked in the sun, because you live at home, you have neighbors, everybody can see you, you can't go to the beach and do it, whatever. Dude, I kind of look at it like this. The sun is free. Alright? All these people looking at me are taking away my freedom. Fuck that. I like my balls. If they want to see my balls, that's fine. If they want to see my balls and then tell 20 people they saw my balls, that's just people talking about my balls. perfect. That's probably like 3 girls are probably gonna hear that they're talking about my balls and now they're curious about my balls. I don't care. You're not gonna take away my freedom. I will go like a fucking ninja, sneak around, go to the fucking beach where there's nobody, a section where there's nobody, and put my balls in the sun for 5 minutes if I have to. You understand? I will go into nature, find a little secluded place where there's sun, and I will get my balls in the sun for 5 minutes if I feel like I need to do that, because it'll help me. Because as you see now, my energy is boom, boosted back up. Can't you tell? It seems like I didn't even relapse. But here's the thing, guys. If you don't relapse while you're jacking off, you don't relapse while you're having sex, you only relapse when you have a wet dream, chances are it's going to be every like 20 days. And if you only relapse once every 20 days, you're fine. Especially if you're in your 20s and 30s. You're going to be 100% boosted completely. The only thing is you might have a dip. But to get that dip back up, all you need to do is take vitamin D3. All you need to do is take zinc. And that's another thing, guys. You must take zinc. You must take a zinc supplement immediately after you wake up. Even after you just nutted. If you want to just, after you just had the wet dream, like, go and fucking get that zinc immediately. The quicker you can get more zinc into you guys, the quicker you're going to get boosted back up, because that's the primary thing that you lose when you ejaculate. So get the zinc in you, all right? Get some zinc, get some sunlight, get some power poses in, get some meditation, and here's the final one. And get some breathing, get some meditation and praying and affirmations, if you will. And then the final one is start taking action. I turned on this camera. I don't care if my hair still looks like I just, came out of a fucking nap or a sleep, because it's a perfect for the video, guys. It's about wet dreams. The video is about wet dreams, so if I have bed hair, that's perfect. I just turn on the camera, guys. I just turn on the camera. I just jump in a cold shower. You gotta make that next thing positive, all right? And I don't think I mentioned this yet. You need to get some water in you. Now, this looks like pee. It's not pee. This is basically a bunch of things mixed up, but it is alkaline water mixed with Shilajit, pink Himalayan sea salt, some lemon. I had some electrolyte balance stuff that I put in there as well. Honey. There's some Manuka honey in there. Oh, and there's boron. So borax, the stuff that you might use to do laundry. That has boron in it. If you just put a little sprinkle, you basically, it's a really good mineral that your bones and stuff need. And you do lose that when you ejaculate. You need all the minerals to get back in your body. So that's what I do right there. Make sure you drink like 1 to 2 cups. If you drink 2 cups, you're good. If you drink 3 cups, you're fucking lit. If you drink until it hurts your stomach, you know you've literally got enough water, basically. Now, once all that is done, you should be back to normal. You literally should be back to normal. But the thing is, the day before, you might have felt super boosted, like you couldn't sleep. You might have felt like you could work out for hours. So you're not going to feel like that, but you're going to feel like your normal self, not drained, not down in the dumps. All right? So that's the key, guys. You will probably only have a down in the dumps morning after you have a wet dream, all right? And if it's only the morning and all you got to do is a couple things to get back up, then there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing to fear, basically. There's nothing to fear, all right? So, that's the realizations that I'm having, guys. It's not a big deal when you have a wet dream. Just don't let it kill the vibe. Don't let it kill your vibe, guys, because it's very easy to go downward spiral. But understand in this life, there's like a million different things that can kill your vibe. Like you miss that party, or like you don't have the friends you wish you had. It's hard to be alone, like all this shit, right? But like, here's the thing that I realized, and I've been realizing this lately. The people that are at parties could be regretting that they don't have much success in their life. The people at parties could be regretting that they're not, lifting weights or in the gym. The people at the party could be regretting the complete opposite side. The people at the party, might be unfulfilled in the other way. So you just gotta pick your poison, guys. It's when you try to catch 2 rabbits at once where you fucking trip over your own tail. Like, you're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And then the business that you create fails. Your habits fall to shit. And then at the parties, you get into fights. At the parties, you get rejected by the girl you wanted. It's when you try to go for both that nothing happens. So it's like, you gotta choose what you want out of life. You gotta choose, like, yo, do I want this or do I want this? And now, here's the thing. If you want that party lifestyle, or let's just say if you want that social lifestyle, well, you gotta make your business about social. So become a club promoter, okay? Or, you know, do what Vitaly is doing. Like, create a freaking porn website. I don't know. Just do something that makes it so you're around girls or around the social life that you want. Become a dating coach. Just do that. If you can't live without that, then that's what you should do. All right? Because going this other direction of just like success in other ways, it's very hit or miss. You might not have the social circle that you want, and you have to accept that you might not have it. It might not come to fruition because you're too busy with other stuff. You can still visualize it. You can still work for it once you get what you want, but it's very hard to reach that point, right? Now, you can still run game or go out and be social, go to a club, meet girls, whatever. Like, regardless, you could still do that no matter what. But just understand that when you're coming from that perspective, all that's going to end up in is usually like a one-night stand or, you know, like a good time out. But that's not like really going the social circle route. Going out and running game, going to the clubs, that's not really building a social circle. That's just going out and being social. It's very different. It's very different. Building a social circle is like you actually pick people, like you actually go and meet people, you network with people, you set up your Instagram properly, and like you meet people and you spend time and you go to different events and you just connect. That's a hustle. Networking is a hustle, guys, and you can make a lot of money from it. But generally speaking, what happens is you just meet people that have made money, and you're not really the person that can, you know, give them money, but maybe you can give them connections, but you never really become the person who makes money. You just have connections with money, and then you're kind of dependent upon those connections. You're dependent upon your network. So I'm going the route where I build my character and I build the person that I am with the knowledge that I have, and actually want to do something good in the world, not just benefit me, but benefit the world. I want to create something that actually benefits the world. Like, imagine this. Everybody's doing all these different things, right? And they're living their different lives. I'm the one that sees it all, or is aware of it all, and then gives advice to them all. Like, I'm just consultant, if you will. You know, I'm just helping them live their fullest life. But anyways, guys, make sure you get back on track immediately. Don't let any downtime happen at all. Just grow immediately. Get back up on your 2 feet. Life can be good, even when it's bad. And trust me, it's just a flip in the mindset and a couple little tweaks there. Power poses, getting in the sun, breathing, drinking water, thinking positively. You guys, we got this in the bag. Only W's from here, boys. Let's go.